afternoon, everybody. So we are on our way to the Grand Canyon. We're going to stay at Mathers Campground again. We did just find out that there is a fire ban, stage 2, which means no fires even in a campground, which means I had to kind of go really simple and change up my menu. So it should still be a good time. It's going to be about 30 degrees cooler than Phoenix area, so yay for that.
So what are we doing?
He's grabbing something to eat for dinner because I'm hungry. It's daytime. And I don't want to get to camp hungry. Thank you. So we have made it to the Flagstaff area. We are heading over to the Williams area to cross over to the Grand Canyon. We started out at 117 degrees. We are now down to 80, oh, it looks like 86 again. We did get down to 84, but I think we're back up to 86. But that is a big improvement than the Phoenix area. So we are still heading in. Welcome from Mathers Campground at the Grand Canyon. We have made it. We've got our easy up set up with our lights because it's starting to get dark. Our tent is up. We're still working on cots. Rob's got water. We do also bring bottled water to drink, but for dishes, rinsing off, things like that, we have the potable water. So we are just trying to get set up. I just wanted to say hello. There is the fire ban, so no fire. We will probably gather around and watch a movie tonight. It's plenty warm, so we don't have to worry about being cold, but Yeah, it's sad when you can't have a campfire. Good morning! We are at Mathers Campground. We made it through the night. And there's a burn ban. So normally I will cook over charcoal or something, and I use my little stove for water. But in situations where I need to boil water and cook on that, we picked up a backpacking stove to boil water on. If I can figure out how to get it open first. It's like, I don't have, this might be a Rob thing. Oh, I succeeded. Woohoo. Okay, I have no clue what this is. So it will do either propane or butane. Okay, this is a propane butane mix. I'm learning. 10% rule. You must be 10% smarter than the object you're working with. I don't know what these are. I'm assuming they connect on here. Which one goes on there? Is it?
You see that? It's simple. It doesn't need an adapter.
Rob's smart. He figured it out. I got the windshield wiper. He got the butane. So this one just actually connects straight on. So we're gonna turn it. Whoa! And then clicky. I hear it.
Yeah.
I think it's.
Close.
Okay. This should be faster too, because it's one of those like really strong. Okay, this scares me. It's really noisy. Okay, now I can see all the points. I'm like, what's happening? You gotta go all the way around. So, because of the fire ban, we can't have a fire, and so I can't use my Dutch oven. So I decided just to make a scramble. So I just have a pan. I'm gonna brown some bacon. I'm gonna brown my potatoes in it. I'll pull all that out, and then I'm gonna scramble the eggs with some bacon and sausage in it. And I'm gonna add a little cottage cheese to it. A little more protein. Bacon is my nemesis. I've been married to Rob for almost 27 years now. I think I've made bacon once correctly. It's either underdone or overdone. I can never do bacon. That's why you've never seen me doing bacon. Cheers. Now, I do have a theory. We've only seen one deer so far. Last time we were here, we had so many elk and deer, but they seem to kind of hang out towards the front where, over closer to like the showers, so the aspen loop. I think it's more animal visitors than over here. This is my theory. It might have also just been the time of year. But I think we'll have to take a trip over there later and see if we see more. Actually, we've not seen an elk at all. And I really want to see a longhorn sheep or goat. So I am just rendering this down. So I'll see you in a little bit.
Okay, good morning, everybody. As Nellie said, we're at Mathers Campground. If you watched the other videos. Yeah, we've been here before, but Mathers Campground is huge. I think I heard it's the third largest campground in Arizona, but I don't know if that's true. I seem to recall hearing that. It's a giant campground, and before we were in the Aspen Loop, which I think was actually much smaller than this loop. This time we're in the Juniper Loop, and it's a nice campground, but the people the people that are here, and there are a good amount of people here, we're packed in pretty tight. But Natalie was commenting that they've got so many trees that you don't feel like you're right next to your neighbors, even though you kind of are. We had neighbors last night, and they were really close, but they were quiet. It was fine. But this is weird because we just came from our last camping trip was our first boondocking camping trip when there was nobody around for a good amount of space. So going back to a campground's a little weird, but campgrounds there's nothing wrong with them. So anyway, that's that. So update time. How's breakfast going?
Bacon is in the bowl, and I took the bacon grease and added a little butter because, you know, more cholesterol. Bacon fat makes everything better. And I put some O'Brien potatoes in. My understanding, because usually I just throw them in, I saute them a little bit till they get soft, and then I throw the eggs and everything in. So I don't really worry about crisping them up. But since they're going to be on the side, I'm going to try and crisp them up. I really don't know the trick to this, so if you have a suggestion on how to actually fix my bacon and properly brown potatoes, I would love to hear it. I have brown. It's not a very golden brown, it's a light brown. I gotta not touch it, but I'm always afraid it's gonna burn. And you can only turn these down so far. Like, I swear, I turned it down and I don't think it moved.
How'd breakfast turn out?
Pretty good. My potatoes had more brown than I expected. Bacon is not burnt. So I just threw in my pre-scrambled eggs that are in my water bottle. And then I added in the fixings, which was the bacon and the sausage, and I added a little cottage cheese for extra protein. And then I sprinkled some cheese on top, and then I put the eggs on top of the potatoes. And so it's basically our Mountain Man breakfast, just not done in a Dutch oven.
What happened?
What happened? I forgot sour cream.
Uh-oh.
Sour cream. These are pretty handy. I do like these. Boom. So we're at Mathers, and they have a center that has showers, washers, dryers, and a little store. You can pick up wood here. Right now we have a wood ban, so it says they will not sell it to us. But so they do take tokens. So you would need cash to get tokens out of the machine to use the showers. But you know, it's really nice. It's very busy in there today. So now that we have checked in, we are going to run over to Mathers Point, see if we can find a bighorn sheep. We saw somebody who has seen some there, so hopefully, fingers crossed, we will get to see them. And then we're probably going to jump on the tram or the shuttle to Hermit's Rest Point. Hermit's Point, I don't know. It's a Hermit something. So we have not been to that point yet. So come on, let's go see what we're gonna see. So we had made it to the Grand Canyon. We're on the hunt for bighorn sheep. We were concerned it was going to be really difficult, but just walking through the parking lot, we found one. No, it's not real, but you know, we're still going to look for a real one.
Hello, we have just gotten on the blue line from the visitor center by Mathers Point. We are going to head over to the Hermit's Rest stop. So once we get there, we will give you a chance to see what it's like because we've never been there ourselves. The shuttle it has AC. You do have to make sure everybody gets off, and the driver will let you know when to get on.
It should be a real.
So, they do allow standing, so plenty of people can get on the bus. So we'll see when we get there.
So we are still in line to get on the red line, which takes us to Hermit's Point. We took the blue line to the end, and then we switched over to the line here. There's been about 3 buses for us to get to the front bench, so we should get on the next one. They can only put 39 people on the bus, so this is a very popular scenic bus ride. So there's always a line. She said that they do run as many buses as they can, and they're hoping to get a couple of more on in the next, I don't know when, but that is the plan. But luckily it is shaded. It does have benches, so, except at the end, those poor people, they're just standing in the sun. So one more, and then we'll get on the next one. So next update, we'll be there. So we made it. We're on the bus. So excited. So it's scenic, so I'm assuming this side should be the best. We will see if that's true. I'll let you know when we hit Hermit's Point if you should sit on the right-hand side of the bus.
You can find the beginning of the Greenway Trail here. That's a bike and pedestrian trail going out to Hermit's Rest with a stop at Pima Point along the way. It's flat and paved. It's about 3 miles long. It follows the original 1912 road allotment for Hermit.
So we have made it to Hermit's Rest, where Louis Boucher was a very famous canyon guide, and they believe that's who it was named after. So in 1914, it started that after you would go to the El Tovar, you would take a buggy ride, not a bunny, you would take a buggy ride from El Tovar here, where you'd be greeted with refreshments, and they would have cabins that you could stay in here. So it is the farthest point down you can go at the Grand Canyon through the visitor center. And we're going to go get more information. So as you walk through, you're going to see like the chimneys coming out of the ground. So we'll try and get some of that for you. And of course we know Mary Coulter, such an amazing woman, also designed this location as well. So let's go check it out. So Hermit's Rest is a National Historic Landmark. And as we come around the rim, we come to another amazing location that Mary Coulter designed. So as we wander and explore around Hermit's Rest, we come to this amazing building that Mary Coulter in 1922 has designed. She is such an amazing woman. We've talked about her multiple times at the Desert View Tower that she created, as well as some other locations that she has designed, such as in the Harvey House that she also designed. So I'd just like to point out some of the amazing work that she does, and that she really does an amazing job of making these buildings really fit into their locations, with all the rocks and things like that being on the rim of the Grand Canyon. Yes, hello. I'm not going to feed you. I watched you bite some. Well, not you. I watched one of your brothers bite somebody at the Grand Canyon. Hi, Mama. I know. I see you got babies. This is mine. I'm just going to get my sister.
That's like the second meal that a squirrel will
So we made it back to camp. It was a very nice, pleasant ride. Everything ran rather smoothly. The shuttles show up every about 10 minutes. So it's nice because they take you to several lookout points and you can get off, look at it, and then you just wait for the next, bus to jump on and you can hit the next one. We pretty much just went to Hermit's Point or Hermit's Rest and came back. So it was a very nice day. It has been perfect. So I've already kind of told you about Hermit's Rest and stuff at this point. So I'm going to make some lunch now. We'll see you a little bit later. So we are still in the Grand Canyon. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and we got a sudden shower out of nowhere. Like earlier we were looking at the weather to see what a temperature it would be. no chance of rain. And now it's 100% chance of rain. It's kind of off and on. I gotta take my paper towels down here. But I just wanted to share with you, we keep getting rain. Arizona is so unpredictable. I don't want water anywhere.
It's raining a lot. It wasn't supposed to rain at all, and it's raining pretty good. It's supposed to stop here pretty soon, but man, it's raining good.
So it is about almost 7 o'clock. I'm gonna go ahead and make something light to eat for dinner because we've been kind of snacking today. We have just relaxed with the rain and everything. We went and did our adventure this morning. So we're just gonna have a nice quiet evening, maybe do a little trivia and head to bed. So in case I don't see you before the morning, you have a wonderful night. I wish I had my phone.
I was a little worried he was going to walk into the hammock, but we're good. You said that was a girl though, right?
Yeah, because he doesn't have horns. Remember the other ones are starting to grow their horns.
Okay.
For hunting season. Good morning. It's Sunday. It's time to go home. So we're making a quick breakfast and elk just walk through camp. I love it. They're so neat to see, and I love Mathers for the fact that you can see wildlife in camp. It's one of the top reasons we come back. Not a huge fan of having people so close, but the wildlife really make up for it. We are on Juniper. We're in 161, which is actually a really nice campsite. We're liking it. Sorry, you have a mosquito. I don't want it to bite you. Which I'm like, oh, I hate mosquitoes. We need to turn on our thermocell, which seems to work. Okay, backtracking. So the Juniper Loop only has 2 bathrooms, and they're on the front part of the loop. Doesn't make any sense to me, but the first one is not very nice. I did take a quick video of it when I went in the evening and it was empty. The other one is much nicer. We've gone to that one more now. I have not had a chance to take a video because it's quite busy, but the second restroom is nicer than the first. So hopefully that gives you some help. And we're gonna head home and pack up and then head home. So we'll see you next time.